Joining me live on News Center now is Azeez Lawal, Managing Director, Trustbanc Assets Management Limited, to help make sense of these figures. Thank you so much, Azeez, for joining us on News Now.
Yeah, good morning, Rita. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Azeez. Now, the market was largely bullish last week. Surprisingly, the market suffered a decline when compared to the performance of the previous week. What exactly led to this?
Yeah, thank you. Last week was an interesting one because 4 out of the 5 trading days that we saw last week, the market gained. But by the end of the week, the market suffered a decline because on Monday, stocks like Dangote, FBN, they lost, and it was a significant loss. The market suffered a loss of close to 2%. And for the rest of the week, even though the market gained, but the bulls struggled to shake off the Monday loss. So as a result, there was a marginal decline compared to the previous week. So typically, what we saw in that regard is basically a big cap stock shaping the fate of the market for that week. Thank you.
Thank you, Azeez. Quite a struggle last week. Now, looking at local and global headwinds, what investment insights do you have for our audience across Africa?
Investment insight, safety first, really. Safety first. Stay away from risky assets. Don't invest in assets you don't know about. Don't seek ridiculous returns. Typically, whatever investment you are going into, it's typically going to reflect the realities of the economy you are in. And presently, across the world and locally, most economies are depressed, not necessarily in recession, but we see things going down. So you don't expect an economy that is not buoyant to be producing investments that are very buoyant. So stay away from investment that are offering ridiculous returns. In Nigeria, for example, you're looking for investments promising you 40%. Stay away from those investments, but rather stick with fixed income instruments that you know are regulated and secured. Even if they are giving you between 6 and 7%, it's just very fine. Thank you.
Okay, now looking at fixed income investments, the financial system liquidity closed in deficit last week. What impact will it have on the fixed income market this week?
Yeah, thank you. It's going to have a significant impact. Typically, activity in the fixed income market is shaped by system liquidity. And what we saw last week, in fact, the performance of the financial system last week in terms of liquidity is the worst we've seen this year. The deepest deficit of close to 450 billion. The 2 days before, it closed in deficit of over 300 billion. Again, those 2 separate days, they also feature in terms of the deepest deficit we've seen this year. So last week clearly was the most illiquid that we've seen this year in the market. So as a result, we saw significant sell-offs at the treasury bills end of the market segment of the market. We expect that the same will persist this week, though across the curve in the bond market, we see market players taking positions in maturities with attractive yields. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Azeez Lawal. I think the key word for this week is safety in whatever you're investing in. Thank you so much for sharing so much insight on the business desk. Thank you.